again, I really wanted that scene where like Finn dies because he doesn't know how to use a lightsaber. And then I almost called her Bastila. when Bastila, I mean Rey takes a lightsaber.
Let's talk about that. Okay, so am I to interpret either A, Kylo Ren got such terrible training with lightsabers that someone who's never held it before can just beat the shit out of... I know he's wounded, okay?
No,
I know he's wounded.
It's not
I get that.
They got the shit beat out of him. For that for pretty much 90% of that fight, Rey's on the defensive.
Yeah,
Rey
but she calls on the Force somehow with... I think that's my biggest problem with Rey, is that she just can do everything. Like, she doesn't... Like, Luke in the first movie sucks balls. Like, he can't do shit. Like, in the first movie, like, if he tried to take on Darth Vader, he'd get fucking stabbed through the face. Like,
stabbed through the face.
But Kylo is not Darth Vader. They made it very apparent that he's a green boy.
He's a fanboy, yes.
Which is the best
part.
part.
Green boy, but fanboy, yes. Because here's my thing. Because it does seem like Rey sort of make jumps in Force ability. Very rapid jumps. In the original trilogy, with absolutely no context of the expanded universe or any sort of acknowledgement, here's what Luke's progress looks like to me. He knew Ben for a day. Upon doing that, he was able to blow up the Death Star with his eyes closed. 3 years later, without any more training, because he didn't go to Yoda yet, in Empire Strikes Back, he's able to call upon his lightsaber and force pull it. After, like, an ambiguous amount of time with Yoda, it might have been a day, it might have been, like, a week.
I heard it's about a month. It's about a month.
Oh, okay.
It's about a month?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, because the flashes between... So Han Solo was, like, flying through asteroids for, like, a month?
Yeah. Do you know how hard it is to navigate an asteroid field?
I guess. So for an ambiguous amount of time with Yoda, Luke is suddenly able to go kind of toe-to-toe with Vader, but not really, because he gets his ass kicked.
But he's still trained by two of the greatest Jedi that ever lived. Rey has no training.
Yeah. But again, she's also not fighting Darth Vader.
Yes.
But
yes.
So he gets his ass handed to him in Return of the Jedi, and then 6 months later, again, with no further training, because he has not gone back to Dagobah, he's suddenly able to kick Darth Vader's ass. So,
you have to assume that he has been training in between the movies.
But with who?
It doesn't matter. He's got the training from the two best Jedi who ever lived. He can
honestly, in the opening of Jedi, when Luke was all just like walking through, just forcing people, I was like, okay, he's obviously a badass now. Now, remember that scene where he's like, I'm a Jedi Knight. And Han Solo was
like, I believe you.
Yeah. And Han Solo was like, everyone's getting delusions of grandeur.
But I mean, that's kind of why I still think it's weird and like should have been explained a little bit more how Rey was able to do all those things. But at the same time, it wasn't super jarring for me because progression in the Force was never something that seemed like overly difficult.
Also,
I still feel like it happens all in one movie.
In the final fight, though, whenever she was fighting Ren, I kind of bought it because when I look at Ren and how he uses the lightsaber in all the films, the one film. I don't know why I said all the films. I'm so used to it being whole trilogies and not just being in a part.
Yeah.
In the film, whenever he would use it, it was an intimidation tactic.
Yeah.
Like I never got the sense that Ren knew how to fight someone else with a lightsaber.
Yeah, I think maybe Luke held off on that, and Snoke.
Yeah, because I think Luke took after Yoda.
Yeah,
because Yoda never was like lightsabers. Yoda was all about the Force.
Except for the
Oh, shut the fuck up. That doesn't count. But
canon.
This weapon is your life.
Is it bad? Is it bad that I kind of want that same over-the-top Yoda versus Emperor fight with Luke and Plagueis?
It's gonna happen. I like how you're calling him Plagueis now. Like it's not even. You're gonna call him Plagueis until it's confirmed 100% that he's not.
Like, even if they go, no, he's from the edge of the universe, it's just like, no, that's where Plagueis went after Palpatine killed him.
He fled to the dark. Yeah, so in the EU, apparently, from what I understand, is the Knights of Ren, or at least Snoke, has been hiding on the edges of the galaxy, and now that Palpatine's gone, no one can challenge them. So that's what I've heard.
No, but I imagine that final fight being Ren's actual kind of first lightsaber battle.
Yeah.
Like
okay. That makes sense.
And to be fair, like, the reason I was okay with Finn with that was because
he had training.
He was a stormtrooper. He had basic combat training. And he even had practice with the friggin' magnetic stick.
Yeah.
Traitor!
So,
That guy was a boss, by the way. That guy deserved. He deserved his promotion.
Traitor.
I was like,
Oh, it's
oh
like,
Jesus!
That
I was like, who is this
stormtrooper
character?
had no fear.
No, he didn't. He was like lightsaber. Like I give a shit.
What if? See, imagine how much better that fight between Finn and the stormtrooper would have been if it was Phasma and they like actually.
Yeah, that was weird. How it
Oh
wasn't.
my god.
That was weird. How it wasn't.
That was the one thing. So circling back to toy characters.
Oh,
I will
where's
say
the money?
that Phasma is a complete toy character.
She didn't do
who does
anything.
nothing. And when I first watched that, I was just like, you know what? They still made a really good film with really good characters, so I'll allow them to have one toy character. It's Disney, you know. Line your pockets.
Apparently, Phasma's going to be more an 8.
Yeah,
Yeah, I heard that.
she got scenes cut, but
Oh, really?
Yeah.
apparently
Fuck.
she got
I've
a few scenes cut. I heard. I don't know.
I've also heard there's a novel that either just came out or is coming out called Before the Awakening. That
That came out the day the movie came out.
Oh, really? Okay. So that goes through the Poe, Finn, and Rey's a little bit of their backstory before the movie, and apparently there is a bit of a hint that Finn is Force sensitive. So
Yeah, I figured he was a little bit.
yeah, so I'm wondering if he might actually get some Jedi training because that would be pretty cool.
Well, see, like the thing is, what the only way I kind of justified it is that the reason he broke his conditioning was because he felt the deaths through the Force and it impacted him more. The awakening hit, and so his Force sensitivity. I don't know. I don't honestly. To be honest, I don't know why it's called The Force Awakens because it's not like there's dozens of people just rising up. It was kind of just like 1.5 people.
But there's been an awakening.
But
Have you felt
Snoke
it?
is bullshit. I don't.
Snoke is bullshit. I want that on a t-shirt. Snoke is bullshit.
Snoke is bullshit. It's Plagueis. No, but he's just like, there's an awakening, and I'm like, okay, what does that mean? Have you felt it? Yeah, I have. Oh,
Flashbacks.
I think he
yeah,
means Rey.
Well, he does mean Rey, but I just didn't figure that. I don't know. I guess.
A person and a half counts as an awakening.
I guess.
when there's only 2 confirmed Force users in existence, another person and a half is always apprecied.
Well, there's 4. Well, we don't know if the Knights of Ren know the Force or not.
I'm thinking that before the awakening, before the awakening, there's Luke and Snoke who are proficient in the Force.
Yeah.
And then you have Kylo Ren, who's already kind of there, but I assume he gets maybe a little bit stronger. And then you have Rey, who comes out of nowhere. So a person and a half adding on to 2 people.
So my question is, where's Ahsoka? No, I'm just joking. She's gonna die.
Dead.
Isn't she in Rebels?
Yeah, she's gonna die.
That was so weird.
She's hunting down Vader, and it's
she's gonna face Vader, and it's gonna end so poorly.
Yeah, because I haven't gotten the Rebels yet, but like I remember someone posted a thing on Tumblr that was a gift set up from Rebels.
It was me.
And I was like, oh, it's Ahsoka. Damn it.
I will say,
That's okay.
It does start kind of rough. Definitely not as rough as Clone Wars, but the first season is a little
It's but it's decent.
Season still hasn't like wowed me, but the intro to it is wonderful.
The first episode of season 2 was amazing, and that's when Darth Vader shows up.
Oh fuck. So I think we're all pretty much in agreement that this was definitely a step up from the prequels.
Do not mistake me. This is.
No, we're all in agreement that this is like definitely
it's a good direction.
It's the first time Star Wars has been Star Wars in the theater since the 80s. Like, fuck.
You're not wrong.
What about the special editions? Oh.
Hey, shut your fucking mouth. So things that we might want to see in the next movie.
Kylo Ren training.
Yeah, Kylo Ren. More Kylo. More Poe Dameron.
Yes.
More Poe.
More Poe. Finn getting a cybernetic spine. No.
Yeah, right.
I do think Benicio del Toro. Let's see. So he's the villain.
Yeah. Let's speculate. So is he going to be the villain?
I don't know. Is he going to be like an Imperial officer, or is he going to be a Knight of Ren? I think that's honestly, kind of the thing they've opened up, where you can have villain upon villain that's one of the Knights of Ren.
Honestly, I think he might be more like a sort of like smuggler.
Sebulba.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Oh my god.
I feel like he might be sort of like a Jabba character. Lando in Episode 8, please.
Yeah.
More Snoke.
Obviously, Rey's backstory.
Yes, I kind of want the answers, but
they hold off till Episode 9. It's like
no, they wait till the anthology film after 9.
Oh, okay. They wait till episode 10, the beginning of the new trilogy.
No.
So here's a question.
Yeah.
By the end of this new trilogy, do you think that Luke and or Leia will die?
Yes.
Luke will.
Luke will.
Well, yeah, he'll die. He'll die after he starts a new Jedi Order.
Okay.
I just don't want him to die without being a Grandmaster and getting to see it. Like
No.
I feel so robbed. I'd be like, no, I don't believe this.
Well, just watch. He like next movie. He's nowhere. Like he's only as good as he was in Jedi, and he hasn't progressed at all.
Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah.
No, again, I want KOTOR to happen.
I just want them to do KOTOR movies. Honestly.
Okay. He went back to the first Jedi Temple, so there's got to be some references to like Old Republic stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think the next movie they played it more. We got to get everybody in here. We can't distract them with exposition. I think the next movie is going to have Force ghosts because I heard Hayden Christensen has been training.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, he'll be in it. I guarantee you.
I don't know if he's in that or if it's the Rogue One movie.
It might be both. Why?
It might be both.
It's a cinematic universe, Nathan.
It's true.
They're trying to make the.
Wait, fuck episode 8. Let's talk about Rogue One.
Yeah, Rogue One's probably going to be. Really
This is coming out next year, right?
No, it's coming out.
It's coming out
next
in
year.
December.
Yeah, isn't it actual film anthology? Like they go back and forth.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Even though there's less than 2 years, till episode 8 because it's coming out in May.
They're pushing the 2 a year thing that Marvel does. I think they're gonna do like every.
Oh yeah. So do you think the next anthology film will be like later on in 2017, or do you think they'll wait till 2018?
Yeah, it might be. I don't know.
That'd be
Let me look up anthology stuff because I know Rogue One definitely, but I've heard rumors of a Han Solo anthology and a Boba Fett anthology and a Kenobi anthology.
Chris Pratt.
Oh no, I don't want the Han Solo anthology. I'm just gonna put it that.
It's gonna happen.
I know it's going to, but I don't want it.
You can't stop it. See, what I want is them to do an anthology film that's like actually an anthology and like not connected to the saga. So like, if you were to do say an Old Republic movie.
Oh.
Or, I mean, Obi-Wan would kind of be a tie-in, but an Obi-Wan movie. Or something that takes place in between the original and the sequel trilogy. Or something that takes place really, really far in the future.
Give me the fucking rights to the KOTOR films. Please?
No. No.
Please, fuck. I want to do that. Like, so bad.
Yeah, like KOTOR would be really cool. Darth Bane would be a good trilogy, even though that'd be dark as fuck.
Ooh.
Oh yeah,
it's so dark.
Yeah, the next anthology film's Han Solo after Rogue One.
Oh no.
And then I don't know. And then I hear Boba Fett is either after that or it's the same movie.
Oh.
So it'll just be Han v Boba.
That could be cool.
It's gonna come out May 25th, 2018.
They'll pull an X-Men First Class, and instead of doing an X-Men Origins Magneto or a Star Wars Origins Boba Fett, they'll just combine it into a story.
Yes.
No, I don't know. I think I want a IG-88 movie, and he teams up with Bosk.
I hate you.
I want Bosk. Bad.
We should have. Yes, Bosk would be great. We should have an anthology film of that one bounty hunter in episode 1 who doesn't end up doing anything.
Or a Sing,
Yeah.
Oh, apparently the guy who's writing Rebels is going to be writing the 3rd anthology film.
Oh, cool. Interesting.
Oh, that's cool. Well, I know that the one thing that I'm worried about with Rogue One, if they try too hard to make it a science fiction and not a space fantasy, because there's definitely a difference.
I'm sorry, Nathan. I'm so sorry.
I know you're a sci-fi fan, so you probably won't mind, but... Like,
well, I don't think it's going to be a sci-fi film. I think it's just going to be a heist film that doesn't feel like Star Wars at all, honestly.
I think so too, but one of the things that worries me is they mentioned how they got Neil deGrasse Tyson to like try to get to like help them out to make spaceflight as accurate as possible. And
Fuck that.
Well,
Nathan, it's just like Interstellar. Like
no, I don't want Interstellar. The one thing about it being a heist film is look at the director. It's the director from Monster and Godzilla. Like he doesn't make fun films.
And the writer of Book of Eli.
Well, I like Book of Eli, but again, not a fun film.
Not a fun film. So I don't want it to be like a super serious sci-fi heist.
You know what? I don't mind them experimenting with anthology films.
I do want them to go into different weird directions.
Because the one thing I love about the Marvel Cinematic Universe is how some films are like so just fucking different, and you're like, wait, what? Why is this Captain America movie an espionage film? What is happening? I think that this could be good.
Yeah, well, I think
just looking at just looking at the cast, it's like
the cast looks really good.
The cast looks really good.
They got some good people there, and then I like Garth Edwards. I've only seen Godzilla, but I love that.
I liked it too, but again, not a fun film.
And then I'm either or. I don't know. It's weird.
And of course, I like Book of Eli a lot.
I did like Book of Eli. Yes.
Yeah, the film that Edwards did before Godzilla was called Monster, and it was like a super, super artsy, dramatic
interpretation of giant monsters.
Yeah, I'm meaning to watch that, honestly.
It's good.
It's good.
So do you think that Rogue One's gonna have a young Princess Leia and a young
I hope not.
Like for a scene.
I hope not, since it takes place right before.
Let me tell you exactly what they're going to do. I can predict this.
Do it.
And I want you to give me $5 if you see the movie and I'm right.
I mean, maybe.
So they're stealing the Death Star plans, right?
Yes.
Right.
And so I assume they have to get on the Death Star to do that.
Yes.
They're going to have tons of moments where they're just around the corner of
suspenseful. Will they get caught?
Yeah, well, there's going to be a moment where they'll go past a cell block and Leia's voice will come out of it or something.
No.
But they won't. They're going to do something like that.
No, why would they do that? Because Leia's captured after that.
They might fudge the chronology of when they got the plans. I have no idea.
No, because the whole point Leia's in prison is because she has the plans.
She transmitted the plan. Okay, fine. But they could still get... Never mind. They could... This is what's going to happen. No, let me go back. What's going to happen is they're already having a look-alike... They're CGI-ing Grand Moff Tarkin together.
Oh, no. That's right. I heard about that.
Yeah, exactly. And so what they're going to do is they're going to go on Tantive 4 to give her the plans, and you're going to hear, Leia's voice or something. And then they're going to give it to her, and then, Darth Vader's going to come on the ship, and they'll be like, oh, it's the opening of Episode 4. It ties it all together, and then they'll... I don't know.
See, I think it'll end with the shot from the first film. I think that'll be a thing.
Yeah, where their ship leaves and then the Tantive goes forward and the Star Destroyer is behind it. Yeah,
I could bet money that whoever they cast as young Han Solo will appear in one scene of Rogue One to tie it all in.
No, I don't want this.
I like how we're acting like this is going to be shit, but watch it be amazing.
Well, it could be, but I'm saying
that's the thing right now. Is that will it be shit?
I don't know. Well, let me put it this way: when they did the prequels and had the young characters. Ewan McGregor was the one good one, so...
Yeah. They can do it. It's fine.
Episode 9 is the guy who did Jurassic World.
No!
It is.
No!
You cannot escape.
Are you fucking serious?
Isn't the director for 8, kind of a newbie? Or...
No. Oh, no.
Rian Johnson.
Nathan, have you seen Breaking Bad?
Oh, that's right. He directed, episodes from that.
Have you seen Ozymandias?
No.
The episode. Yeah, no, it's the episode where Hank dies.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about a movie. Yes, I've seen all of Breaking Bad.
It's the third to last episode.
He did that episode. Also, spoiler alert for Breaking Bad. You ass. Jesus.
Hey, we said spoilers. It's fine.
If they haven't seen it by now, they don't want to.
Hey, I just saw it. I just saw it a few months ago.
You're a bad person.
I'm just behind on a lot of things. The director of episode 8 is the guy who did Ozymandias. He did a couple. He also did the Fly episode in Breaking Bad.
Okay, so he's really good.
Yeah, he's amazing. Yes.
He'll be a great director. I'm not even worried about that.
Yeah.
Even if you're a newbie. If you're a newbie but you do that kind of work, I'm totally fine.
Yeah. You know your favorite episodes from that show? He did those.
So the direction will probably be top notch.
Yes.
Whereas Colin Trevorrow is doing 9, so Jurassic World isn't it so good, Nathan?
Please don't do this.
But okay. If he had been directing Force Awakens, I'd be worried, but he didn't. So episode 9 actually has much more context, and it doesn't have that need to tie into everything.
Are you serious? This guy did Safety Not Guaranteed?
Yeah.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh wait, I think Rian Johnson's also working on the story for episode 9.
Yes, he is.
That's good. Okay.
And I know that Abrams apparently helped out with the story for 8 too.
That's good.
So.
No,
as long as they're still involved, you know. Yeah, so I'm excited for 8. I think a lot of cool stuff's gonna be done in that movie. And
it's off to a good roll. Like it's got the ball rolling. Really respect that.
And Rian Johnson's also directed Looper.
Oh, okay. That's
okay.
Good.
And he also wrote Looper as well. So
okay.
Oh.
So time travel and dreams.
That's why flashbacks will be so great.
This way they left it all to him. They're like, you know how to do that. It's okay. You got this.
Because doesn't that movie have like simultaneous stories going on?
Yep.
At the first part of it.
It's really well done. So, is there anything else Star Wars we can talk about? I think we're pretty much.
I think we covered almost everything. I'm a sourpuss, but I did like the film, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think it was safe, but I guess safe is what they needed, and that.
Yeah, and I think it makes sense after what happened 10 years ago.
Oh yeah.
That. And I will say, Josiah, do you think that your opinion of this movie will improve if the rest of the trilogy turns out as good or better?
If it turns out, let me put it this way: if it turns out just as good or better, and it's new kind of concepts, like new enough, like not as much repetition. If they answer the stuff they kind of set up, yeah, I will probably look back much more favorably. Because
right now you're currently looking at it as a standalone, which it clearly is not.
Yeah,
I kind of am. I'm looking at it in context with all the movies that have been released.
Yeah.
And how, like I said, it was a joke, but I kind of had truth to it. I wouldn't have minded a Senate scene, just one. Yeah. Just one, so I get what's happening.
Yeah.
I would have been okay with that.
Yeah, my personal thing is, I love this movie. I think this should have been 2 films, and we had more before happening.
Yeah, well, yeah, like I said, I think if I got another movie before this...
Like a bit more before.
One of my fears of this movie is, so according to my rankings, the original trilogy, the second movie was the best. The prequel trilogy, the third movie was the best. So what if this continues the trend and the first movie's the best and it's all just downhill from here?
That would be so sad.
That's one of my fears.
I hope not. Yeah. I hope that it's good. I really do. I kind of wish Mark Hamill had been given a line, but at the same time I don't. I'm kind of flip-floppy.
Yeah.
It really I like the ambiguous note they left it on, and it really depends on what he's like in episode 8.
When she holds the lightsaber, what I got from his face was a tentative doubt.
I saw the wanting to have hope, but not, he couldn't.
He wants to have hope, but
maybe a new hope.
Him. Yes.
He wants the return of the Jedi, but he's not sure. Oh my god!
But too bad the Revenge of the Sith. Snoke is a phantom menace that always looms over his.
I just hope after all this happened, the Empire won't strike back.
It will. It will. I'm just saying.
With an attack of the clones.
Yes.
As they introduce.
Hey, I would be fine. I'd be fine with them doing more with the idea of cloning. Fucking clone Anakin. I don't give a shit.
Oh.
I do.
Just have fucking Hayden Christensen come back.
I give so much of a shit.
I do give a shit, but at the same time, I just want them to do something crazy.
That could honestly be interesting, because I'd love to see what Hayden Christensen looks like in a well-written movie, because I don't know what that looks like.
I can show you at least one. There's Broken Glass or something. I don't remember.
Right.
It's fine. So yeah, that was our discussion on Star Wars: The Force Awakens and the series. Like I said, just go see it. If you like Star Wars, go see it. I know I'm a sourpuss. I just like to think that it's not just because I'm a cynical asshole. I like to give whatever criticism I can, because I feel like
it's important to not over glamorize a movie or over slander it.
Yeah, I mean, I know I just spent the first part of it going, I think 4 and 5 are almost flawless.
But that's just truth. I mean, come on.
It's like someone saying, listen, The Godfather Part 1 and 2 sucked. And it's like,
listen, Schindler's List was pretty good.
It's definitely all I want to do is just see them go in new and interesting places. Mm-hmm. I think they will. Yes. I think the important thing was that we have new characters that we can care about without needing the old characters around all the time. That's what was most important that this movie did. Any other final thoughts from you guys?
I really want to see just more people, like more Poe, more Phasma. I didn't like how she was just a toy character. Yeah, more Hux.
Revan?
Hux was interesting.
His speech was pretty intense, I gotta say.
Dude, Hux. Yeah, we didn't talk about Hux at all. We didn't even touch Hux. Hux was like
Sieg Heil! What?
Dude, Hux is when Hux stood up to I almost called him Revan. When Hux stood up to Kylo Ren and was like, And was like, no, bitch, you don't fucking own me.
I love, like, that to me reminded me hardcore of Tarkin and Vader.
Yeah.
Enough of
like,
this.
They're very clearly, like, stuck with each other as coworkers, but they have very different views on
They hate each other.
everything.
But they respect each other in a weird way. They're like, I respect your...
Weird, you know, the way that fellow evil characters just sort of get along.
It's going to be interesting seeing what they do with Chewbacca now that...
He's so sad.
Yeah.
I think they'll keep him around forever because they can just recast him.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing about Chewbacca is that you could just replace Peter Mayhew, which they pretty much almost did in this movie.
Oh.
Was he in like just like the flight scenes where he was sitting down?
No. Peter Mayhew was just in the non-fight scenes.
Yeah. Okay.
So every fight scene it was probably somebody else.
Oh, really?
I think so. Yeah. He's an old guy. I'm sorry.
It's true.
And because he's so big, it's like he's kind of breaking down.
Oh.
Like he has a lightsaber cane.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So he's not. I think. Yeah. Do what they do with Lou Ferrigno and the Hulk.
Yeah. Have him voice it.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't voice it, but you know.
Does he not?
I don't.
No, he doesn't.
Think so.
That hurts me.
I know.
I'm
You wish
kind of
that he
personally
did it.
offended.
I wish that the realization that it was never Peter Mayhew.
Yeah. I just wanted more. I wanted more everything.
Yeah.
I want to know things.
Yeah.
Which I think is a good sign.
Yeah.
Because when a movie leaves me hungry for more, and I know it's getting a sequel, like I'm buying tickets to that shit.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
much.
I'm really glad that Bastlo's in this film, as was Darth Revan. I can't wait to see when Malik comes up, but you know. Yeah, next movie. Possible titles, go.
Revenge of the Wren. No, I'm sorry. I'll try to think of an actually good title.
Oh God, that's a good question.
The New Jedi Order might be the last one. But
Assuming it's like an Empire Strikes Back thing, I have to assume that it's like a
down title.
Yeah. So something like Rise of the Dark Side or something like that.
Yeah.
Rise of Ren.
Rise of Ren.
Snorkel goes under.
Snoke takes a holiday.
Yeah.
The holiday special is just Snoke.
Snoke's Big Adventure.
Snoke's Big Adventure. I would still watch that. There has been an awakening. Have you felt it? Santa Claus is coming.
The Search for Snoke.
The Search for Snoke. That I would actually take that as a title. The
Return
Wrath of Ren.
Return of the Old Republic.
Oh.
Yeah, they could. I don't know.
The first and Last Order.
Oh,
Jesus.
fuck.
They could call it. Star Wars Nemesis. Oh wait, I'm just taking Star Trek.
Isn't it sad that someone has to actually have this job? Like that sucks.
I figure that they just make the title after they're done writing it.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, it's done. What's the appropriate? There has been an awakening. What? Force Awakens. I actually like the title. I just feel like it could have been
The Force
grander.
hits snooze.
The Force.
I mean, I think that The Force Awakens is a better title to begin a trilogy than The Phantom Menace.
Oh well, I don't know. I
don't mind the title though that
I
much.
kind of like the title Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
It sounds interesting, and then it's not.
Yeah.
Attack of the Clones is a really cheesy title, but it fits.
It is.
Revenge of the Sith, I like that title.
Yeah.
I love that title because it's just like inverse Return of the Jedi, and that's cool.
Yeah. That's good.
Oh, I know what the last one's gonna be. Balance to the Force.
Revenge of the Wren.
Balance of the Force.
Ooh.
That might be good.
Yeah, dude. Well, like, because I know it's all.
Enter the Void.
It's gonna be very similar to Empire in a weird way because Poe and Finn are on their own. They're together. They're with the Empire. Not the Empire, the Republic. Whatever. The fuck. And then
The Resistance. The Republic doesn't exist
I
now.
don't care. It's fucking bullshit. And then
So
Rey's...
do you think that we're gonna have Rey training with Yoda on? I'm sorry, training with Luke on his planet while Finn and Poe slowly discover their feelings for each other?
Yes.
Yes, I do. And then they have a threesome.
Ooh.
It's gonna happen.
Three-way?
That's the third movie. It's The Threesome Awakens.
The threesome.
I'd be fine with it, legitimately.
The Bi Awakens.
The Bi Awakens.
Too fast, too curious.
Too curious.
Yeah. If the next one doesn't have Poe and Finn, just just slamming.
You're trembling. I'm not trembling.
Rubs the jacket. Oh.
I want it.
If he grabs his shoulder and like rubs the shoulder, I'd be like, oh, it's happening. I'm not trembling. No, but legitimately, like I'm not usually when they try to force diversity into a film, I'm not really a fan of it. But it felt natural to me. I was like, yeah,
this
I'll
felt
accept
good.
it.
Well, because it was never like, oh hey Finn, you're black, or hey Rey, you're a woman.
Yeah.
And also, like, I mean, we're basically done, but just, I love how the people sound like people. Like,
oh god,
it
right?
was so much better.
The
Like,
banter.
Yeah, like that's the thing. I wasn't going to be sure because I definitely didn't want prequel dialogue, but at the same time, you know, if they sounded like exactly like how they did in the original trilogy, that feels a little bit dated. So it feels a little bit more modern, which is cool. But yeah, so I love
the opening scene just solidified everything for me. Like the opening scene was just so strong.
It opened, yeah, and just seeing Episode 7 in the opening crawl,
dude,
I
was like sweating and hyperventilating and like in the theater. I was literally freaking out.
Yeah, like
we were like shrieking. We weren't shrieking. We were like ah.
Yeah, after like the first 10 minutes, I was sold. I was just like, yep.
Yeah,
this
I was like, take
Star
me
Wars
on this
is back.
journey. Because then you just watch the Phantom Menace's first 5 minutes.
Don't center on your anxieties, Sal. Keep your focus here and now. We're below. No. How about this? The next movie, Star Trek. Oh, sorry.
Shit.
Star
Shit.
Wars. Well, now it makes sense because I was gonna go Star Wars Into Dark Side.
I was Star Wars Beyond.
Star Wars Beyond. Oh.
There's a shot. No one's talking about it, but I love it. It's the first shot of the movie where the ship goes over the entire planet.
Yeah.
And it's just the screen is just black for a moment, and it's just like it's doing the same thing Episode 4 did. But
pretty much all of them. They all open on a ship.
but it's not. But a lot of them try to rip off that. A lot of them have the low angle, like the ship goes overhead. But
this one, of the Sith, it's above the ship.
Yeah. But in this one, if it like you're just like, oh, a planet, then you see it coming, and you're like, oh shit. And you're just like,
the First Order is actually really intimidating and like like a much more just unsettling opponent than the Empire.
But good movies. Good movies. It was good.
Good movies.
Yeah, good movies.
Go see Creed. Wait, what?
Wait, fuck.
Michael B. Jordan should have been Flynn.
I don't know. John Boyega and Michael B. Jordan are going to fight, though Michael B. Jordan, with fairness, could beat the shit out of John Boyega. I mean, did you see his abs, Nathan?
Oh, it's true. I know it's true.
Should we just end it on that note?
Yes. I'm calling out John Boyega, and now he's going to come beat me up.
Well, wait. But he gets the lightsaber, though, so...
Well, but Creed is so fast. The crossover movie fights.
Episode 8, Darth Creedus.
It's funny because
Creed of the Empire.
Jason Solo was Darth Kaitus, so...
Yeah. Son of a bitch, I didn't even mean to do that. I'm so
Darth
sorry.
Creedus.
I feel so bad but so good at the same time.
So good. James Franco is Star Wars Episodes 9 villain.
The real opponent. The real power behind.
The real Snorkel.
How's the Force?
So good. Alright, that's the ending.